Alright guys, today we're going to do some ball handling, dribbling. When we're dribbling, guys, we want to use what's called our finger pads or our fingertips. That's the upper part of your fingers right above that little wrinkle you see if you look at the inside part of your hand. That is what we want to use when we're dribbling. We don't want to slap at it, we just want to calmly and under control dribble with our finger pads. So we're going to start off just right-handed dribbling, just your right hand. Try to keep it under control without moving off your spot. All right, here we go. Ready and go. If you can, you want to try to look up when you're dribbling so that you can actually see what's around you. If you're looking down at the ball, you can't see any of your teammates to make a pass to them. So just your right hand under control, close to your body, and try to keep it low. All right, good job. The left hand, same thing, using our finger pads or our fingertips, and keep the ball below your waist. Try to keep it low, and please stay on your spot. Here we go. Left hand only. Now what I want you to do is we're going to do back and forth. It's using both hands, and we're going to still use our finger pads. Try to stay on your spot. If you lose your ball, just go get it and come back to your spot and start over. It's okay if you can't do it right away. It takes practice like anything else, and the more you do it, the better you'll get. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Again, try to look up when you're dribbling so that you can see the entire floor when you're playing basketball. Back and forth, back and forth. If you're really good, you can start going quicker and faster, doing all that, okay? You start slow and you build up to fast. Nice and slow, under control. Notice my feet are not moving. I'm just staying on my spot, and I'm still able to look around and see what is around me, behind me, in front of me, to the side of me. I can see the entire court. All right, good job. All right, next thing we are going to do is just a little bit of a warm-up for ball handling. This develops really good quickness and discipline, and really works your hands, and just is some lead up to some other ball handling tricks and moves that you'll learn down the line as you get better at dribbling. So when we start, a good way to start any ball handling lesson is to slap the ball back and forth between your hands, just to get a good feel on it, get a good grip on it, and it just warms your hands up so you're ready to dribble. Just like this. That was 20 total, 10 each hand. Now let's just do a little touch with our finger pads, fingertips, back and forth, just keeping it with with your fingertips, and you want to go quick. This isn't going in your full hand, just your fingertips back and forth. Start in the middle, you can go high, you can go low. This is just working your finger pads and building up to ball handling. And then you can go quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. All right, good job. The next one. This one is called figure 8 because we make an 8 with the ball. We spread our legs a little bit wider than our shoulders. We get down, we bend our knees. And at first you want to do this slow, and as you get better at it, then you move on and do it faster. Start slow and then get faster. So you're not actually dribbling this, but this is a very good drill leading up to dribbling between the legs later on. So once you've got it nice and slow, take your time, then you may start to go a little bit faster. And if you're really good, then you start going even faster. And you can even move with it, walking backwards and forwards. I lost it, see, even I'm not perfect. All right, good job. Next one, around the waist. Very similar to the figure 8, except you're just doing it around your waist. Try to keep it from hitting your back. Okay, all you're really doing is just switching hands with the ball as you put it behind your back. So I'm going to do it like this, then I'll turn around and I will do it from behind so you can see it that way. Here we go. Nice. Slow. Nice and slow. You can do it either way. So here it is from my back. Start slow. If you have to use your back like this first to get a feel for it, you can start like that, but keep trying to keep it away from your back, not so close, because if you do get it there, you're going to mess up and it won't work. So try to keep off your back, just like this, and as you get better and better, you'll go faster and faster. You can do it around your knees. And if you're really going fast and going hard, you're going to feel it as a workout in your arms too, right up in this area, kind of where your shoulder meets your upper arm, or your biceps and triceps. It's going to work those muscles at the same time as you're doing some ball handling practice. Again, the other way, around your knees. Whichever is easiest for you is what you should try. And if you want to challenge yourself, do it the way that you're not as good at it, whichever direction that is. All right, a couple more, and then we'll wrap this up. We did the figure 8 before, which was this. Right? That leads up to between the legs dribble. We're not going to do too much of that because that comes later on down the road, but this is something you can work on at home, at recess, basketball practice, over the summer, whatever, whenever you'd like, and whenever you have some free time and feel like playing basketball by yourself and right? So the way we do this, we're gonna put one foot in front of the other, kinda, just like this, nice and balanced. You can almost put your foot at an angle, kinda like this. And you're gonna kinda turn your hips, right? Turn your hips, so you're facing where your foot is almost, okay? And you're gonna dribble just like you did back and forth, except you're gonna do it the same way, but it's going between your legs. It's more mental than it is anything else. It's not as challenging as it looks. It might be, fancy or whatever you want to call it, but all it is the same thing we did before, back and forth, do it slow. You gotta bend down to do it, and just like this, okay? So it's that same back and forth dribble, except you are doing it between the legs. And you can do it this way too. Serious about basketball and want to be a really good ball handling, you should practice dribbling with both hands, right and left, so that when you're playing, you don't have a weakness. Again, you can go faster and faster and faster. All right, that's that one. One more quickly I'm going to show you. We're not going to spend much time on this, maybe 15 or 20 seconds. This is a figure 8, just like before, except we're actually going to dribble this time. So the way that looks is, and this is hard and it takes a lot of practice, so build up on your fundamental skills, the easier dribbles. Once you are confident in those, then you start adding to it and develop harder and more advanced dribbling skills. So figure 8 dribbling, just like this. When I'm doing this, guys, you see I'm keeping it low. That one other one, when we did the behind the waist earlier, this is kind of what that leads up to. This is a behind the back dribble, very, very advanced. I don't expect you to be able to do it today, but it's something that you can build towards as you practice your ball handling skills, all right? Here we go. It's just the same thing. Back and forth, you're balanced, your knees are bent, and you're just dribbling. And this is a really good sign to know how comfortable you are without looking at the ball. Because obviously I can't see the ball when it's behind me. But my dribbling is to the point where I'm able to dribble without looking and see all around me. Okay? Make some moves if you want, kind of like you're in a real game, like you're really gonna dribble, okay? All right, last thing, when you're dribbling, guys, let's say I'm dribbling up the court, my eyes are gonna be up, I wanna be able to see around me, see my teammates if they're open to make a pass for them to score. But I wanna keep the ball low. I don't want to dribble super high. I want to keep it below my waist. The lower the better. The lower you are with your knees bent is good. And if somebody's playing defense on you and guarding you, you want to use your body and even your other arm to kind of block. You can't push them, but you can use your arm to keep them away from going through you to steal the ball. Okay? So when we're dribbling up like this, the ball pretty low. I need my knees right now. crossovers or around the back or through the legs, whatever you feel like practicing. And it looks a little like this. Let's pretend there's some cones out here and we're changing directions and we're going to weave in and out of them like this. When I'm dribbling this way, I'm using my left hand, guys. I'm doing that going this way because if I'm being guarded, I want to make sure that my defender is not going to come in and steal the ball. If I'm dribbling like this with my right hand and the defender is here, that's an easy steal for him. I have nothing to protect myself with. Okay? I can't really use my body from here. The ball's there. So that's why you want to use your left hand. And when you're going and the defender close to you, use your body and your arm. And you can kind of swing around and switch hands. Again, like this. Leave it and you switch hands. And last thing with our imaginary cone is moves like this, like a round the back dribble, which is a good move to have in your arsenal, and also between the legs. So behind the back first. What you're doing is dribbling it, kind of crossing it at the same time, like that. And coming back, if we're going to go between the legs, it looks like this. That's it. Last trick for today is going to be another non-dribbling skill trick, but it works on your quickness, your hand-eye coordination. Try this one when you have some free time or you're at home over the summer, and your friends will be impressed if you can do it. Looks like this. You're going to start with the ball about like this, around your knees. You're going to bend your knees, get balance. You're gonna toss the ball very, not very much, and then you're gonna try to catch it behind your legs like this before it hits the ground. And then you're gonna come back, put the ball here, let it go, and try to catch it here. It looks like this. Catching it, and my arms are behind my legs. You can do finger dribbles using just one finger if you're really advanced. Play with your thumb, switch hands, use your thumb, your finger, middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky. All right, guys. I'm a little sweaty now, but that's what happens when you're working hard on your ball handling. So that's it for now. Hope you guys had fun, learned a few things. Remember, don't get discouraged. Just because you can't do it today, it's okay. It takes time. Like anything else, it's all about practice. If you practice the skills consistently and you work hard and you try your best, then you're gonna get better over time. It may not be tomorrow, it may not be next week, It may not even be next month. But if you do it consistently over time, you will be a better ball handler and you will get better. So keep your confidence up and we'll do this another time.